Good morning. It is 6:20. This is the West Side Morning Report. I'm Dave Bourne. Mostly cloudy skies, light rain, and 38 right now at the Hillsborough Airport. News, traffic, weather coming up in 10 minutes. Sales of existing homes have climbed in November to the highest rate in 3 years. That's posting gains in all 4 regions. And joining us to talk about this right now is founder and CEO of Rapid Realty Franchise. That is Anthony Lolli. I'm sorry, Anthony. I forgot your name for all of a sudden, and we had just talked on the phone.
That's right.
All right. So
no
existing home sales have risen up. How much did they rise in November?
Quite a bit. You know, it's actually astonishing because typically what happens during the holidays is that things kind of wind down. And Thanksgiving and even Christmas, things are just flying off the shelf here.
So how much did they rise?
Well, I mean, I can tell you that almost 20%.
That's incredible. Since 2009?
Well, no, I'm talking about this year as in compared to 2009, absolutely. Yep. I mean, what happens now is the market, there's drastic changes. First of all, you have buyers that are more ready, willing, and able. Before, the average time would be a 3-year turnaround for persons looking until they buy. Now it's down to 1 year because they're more equipped. You know, the banks are smarter now. They're really educating the consumer on all the lending instruments that are available today. And it's no longer your 1-hour pep talk at the bank. Now it's like days at a time. People can really take a home buying seminar for free, and they can even compare rates with the competing banks. It's almost becoming like the car insurance business.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Now, do these numbers mean that the housing market has recovered now?
Well, it's showing signs of recovery because, you know, like anything else, it just someone has to put their toe in the water, and then someone has to be in the water to invite. So what's happening is there's a lot of people in the water now and saying, look, it's safe. Come on in here. And I think that it's a cross between interest rates being extremely low, prices being decently low, houses being priced to sell, and then of course media and chatter talk about it being safe, and people are really taking the plunge.
So what parts of the country are better than others in far as existing homes being sold?
Well, as always, the more densely populated metropolitan areas where there's always a thriving local economy. But what you'll find is in more of the rural parts, you'll find really, really good gems, stuff that was listed or that used to be 200, 300,000, selling for 80, 90, 150,000.
That is a great deal for sure. Now, what about the impending tax increases? Do you think that'll affect the housing market?
Well, it certainly does slow it down a bit because people want to know what's going to happen with that, and everyone's area of concentration, and it's really a hot topic. But I think that it's not stopping people from going out and looking. As long as the rates are low and the prices are stable, I think that it's not going to really do much.
Okay, and what about maybe your predictions for the housing market in 2013?
Well, my predictions is a continual steady rise unless something happens drastic with the fiscal cliff. But I think it's going to continue to rise. And in addition to that, there's going to be more open lending opportunities out there for your average buyer that's going to encourage more and more people to go ahead and explore. So I really think that it's going to continue to grow. However, the rental market is also surprisingly strong and growing. You know, it's really part of how my company grew from 1 location to 60 locations over the past 30 months. It's really because of the thriving rental market, which is supporting the purchase market. And what I'm noticing now on the purchase market is that there's more first-time home buyers becoming first-time landlords. They're liking the fact that they can supplement some of their overhead with some rental income, and the banks, they love a good rental property.
Okay. Something to invest in for sure.
Absolutely.
Anthony Lolli, founder and CEO of Rapid Realty Franchise LLC at the New York's largest rental brokerage. Thank you for your time this morning and the insight on the existing home sales boom that we're seeing.
Thank you.
All right. This is Dave Bourne, and it is 6:25. You're listening to the West Side Morning Report. We have more news, traffic, and weather coming up in 5 minutes on AM 1360 KUIK.